That don't kill me, can only make me stronger.
Morning. Good morning. If you're anything like me, when you wake up first thing in the morning, you can barely open your eyes, but if you've got an iPhone, first thing you're doing is getting on it, checking your email, checking your Twitter. It's an addiction. What I want to show you here is what I use the iPhone for. It's a personal guide. More payments on this left than I do on my mortgage. So basically I can't afford to get the iPhone 3GS. But the thing is, if I had a video iPhone, I wouldn't be able to film myself using the iPhone. So that's the advantage I see, the major advantage of the iPhone 3G, old school. Okay, one app that I particularly like on here is the Evernote app. It's a great note-taking app which syncs with a free online account and a desktop app, and you can pay for a premium account if you need loads and loads of storage and additional features, but that's not likely. I mean, I used quite a lot and I've not needed to pay for it yet. Now you can make a voice, say if you want to leave yourself a wee reminder, something like this. Must remember to update my blog more regularly. Thank you. Then you can stop it, you can replay it. Must remember to update my blog more regularly. And you can hear it's not brilliant quality, but bear in mind now all you have to do is save it, and it saves it right into your notes, and it's currently syncing. You see the red thing. So we've got it. Now as you can hear, by using the Logic 3 there is a remote control. It's quite loud, it's reasonable, and you can do this. So you can see it like that, you can scroll through and it looks cool. And it's good for watching the iPlayer on as well. It's a bit loud, doesn't it? Thing there, and it's just about to disappear there. It's saved now online, obviously to your private account, and basically you can just go and find out whether you're on your desktop, wherever you are basically, as long as you connect with Evernote. Now another way of doing it is the snapshot. So you want to take a photo of something, say you've seen a rather nice cup, you think, you know what, I quite fancy getting hold of that, so I'll take a photo. So you click that, and basically it'll save that as well.
You crazy fool!
It's a mobile optimized web page basically, and so Google Reader I found extremely useful. There's so much on it, and because you've got an iPhone you're always online, you can always read it, and I just find I spend a lot of time using that. It's not even a proper app. Okay, so in terms of reading, apart from Google Docs, obviously Stanza is probably one of the most popular.
Hey man, that's suicide.
Eucalyptus is a much more pleasant, a bit more of a joy to read here. All the books tend to look like this, that's the cover. The pages turn quite nicely, and all the books are like classics that are in the Project Gutenberg thingamajig. So there's quite a few you can download, and it really is quite pleasant. It costs about £6 or something like that, but when you think that you have access to thousands and thousands of books and it's very pleasant to read, it really isn't that bad. So they're the reading ones. Now the other one, which I would actually recommend more for an iPod Touch user, is Instapaper.
Oh man, stop jibber-jabbing. You got a problem with that?
And what you can do with this is you have a read later bookmarklet. So when you're on the web, if you want to read something later, you don't have time, you just click it, it saves it for you. But you can see here, here we go. So here they all are. Now the good thing about this is, say if you obviously haven't read what you want to do, it saves it so when you're offline you can actually read it. So if you want to get a bit of downtime from being connected all the time, or if you're on an iPod Touch and you're walking about, then it's really quite good for that. And what I really like about this is the ability to auto scroll. So as you move your hand, it just scrolls the page, and you can adjust the speed as you can see like that. Now I think every app and basically the iPhone needs to have this as a fundamental part of it, because it's great. No more clicking or tapping to turn pages. I know it sounds really lazy, but it's repetitive, isn't it? It's repetitive, and it can lead to repetitive strain injury and things like that.
Enough about the iPhone already.